Hello and welcome, and in this tutorial we learn how to have a yellow circle or a halo around our mouse pointer. Now there are two methods of doing this and we will use both the methods, and you can use any one that you like. Okay, now the first method, we have to go to the rw-designer.com website. Once you are over here, go into gallery. Within gallery you have cursors, and within cursors you have to look for highlight cursor. Type in that and click on search, and you have a whole bunch of options, and you can select any one that you think would suit your needs. I'm going to select this one, highlight set cursors. These are the cursors that are available, so you can download the whole set, but just to keep it simple, I'm going to download this one over here, yellow highlight .cur file. Click on the disk and it will download the file for you. Let's open the folder where it has downloaded it, and I'll say show in folder. So that is my file. Okay, now we need to tell Windows that I'm going to use this file for my cursor. So to do that, you have to go into the mouse settings, click over here, go to mouse settings. Within this you have additional mouse options, and of course within this you have pointers. Okay, now within this you might be having a scheme or a window scheme that you have selected. Now you can stick with that scheme, except we need to tell Windows that instead of this normal select cursor, I need to select a different one, the one that I just downloaded. So I need to point where I have downloaded it. So I'll go to browse. Within browse, I've downloaded in the download folder. Okay, that's my file. But a permanent way or a better way to do that is, just copy this file into the Windows folder. It will stay there permanently. So I'm going to say cancel over here. We cancel this, and let me go to the desktop. Okay, this is where I have saved my file. I'll make a copy of this and right click, and I'll say copy, and copy this to the Windows folder. Within the Windows folder you have cursors, and I'll just copy it over here, right click, paste. It'll give you this message, just say continue, and now it's over there, yellow highlight. Okay, now let's go back to Windows configuration, into the mouse settings, and over here you have pointers. Within pointers we need to point out to our normal select cursor. Click on browse, and let me scroll down. I'll press Y. That's the one I need to use. I will say open, and if I say apply, you will notice that my mouse cursor has changed, or my pointer has changed. Apply, and there you go. Okay, click OK, and you're good to go. Have this. So this was the first method. For the second method, you need to come to, let me close this. You need to come to this website, autohotkey.com, and you will download a program, and we'll say download. Download the current version. Okay, let's see that in the folder. Okay, there you go. So just run it, double click, say yes, and we'll do an express install, and we'll say run auto hotkey, and just close this, and I'll close this also. And we need to go to this website and download a file, which is the cursor highlighter file. Okay, if you cannot find this file, also if you cannot find this website, sometimes they change the location, you can just go ahead and search for it, and you can say cursor highlighter and then search for it and just go ahead and download it from here. Okay, so I'm going to download this. So once the file is downloaded, let me open this up. Let me open the folder. Okay, there it is. So let me double click. As soon as I double click in the status bar, I will have another icon. Right now I do not have it. I'll double click this, say yes, and as you can see that now I have a yellow highlighter. Okay, now with this you can just go over here, you see this extra icon, right click this, and now you can switch and play around with the settings. Let's say I want to switch it to, let's say, cursor focus. Okay, that's your cursor focus. It's like a torchlight. Let me go to picture cursor. That's your picture cursor. Okay, it won't write anything. It's like a pen, but it won't write anything. It's just a pointer. Let's see what else do I have. Okay, if I say exit again, let me click on exit. Now it's gone. Okay, so in order to run it again you have to run this file. There you go. Now let me go inside, and I have, let me click on the right mouse, go into settings, and if you want over here you can play around with the settings. Okay, let's say you want to change the width maybe. Okay, now you can just play around the settings. Opacity, if you don't want to make it more opaque, so you can increase that. Okay, let me make back into 100 again, and that is also 100. There you go. You can play around these settings and see what you like. You can change the picture, maybe the highlighter, and just make it according to your requirements. So you also need to configure the zoom settings, and to get to the zoom settings, hold down the Windows key and press the plus sign, and you will get the magnifier over here, and go into the settings, and within the settings you have the go to settings option. Scroll down, and by default you would have these on, so just turn keyboard focus off, cursor off, and narrator cursor off, and we are only interested in where our mouse pointer is going to be. So let me click X on this one. Okay, now I take my mouse over here. Let's say I want to zoom this part of the screen. I'll press the Windows key, hold it down, and press the plus sign. Keep on pressing plus sign and it'll zoom in. If you want to zoom out, press and hold the Windows key and the minus sign. Press the minus sign again, and it'll bring you back to 100%. So you need to do that, and I hope that was clear. Thank you for watching the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.